Alright, so what to do, YouTube? It's your boy Digital coming at y'all again with another video for today. And so yeah, finally we're back after a couple of weeks. Had to get prepared for school and stuff like that. But now we're back and I'm able to start uploading videos again and start, you know, having conversations and talking to you guys and stuff like that about certain things. So the topic for today that we are going to be talking about is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and the Tokyo Game Show trailer that just came out a couple of hours ago and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the trailer as a whole really didn't interest me at all, and I really didn't just feel any type of way about the trailer because everything that we had saw prior to the Tokyo Game Show trailer we had already saw in scans and in other videos from, you know, prior to Tokyo Game Show and whatnot. So nothing in the trailer really just intrigued me except the cinematics and two characters that well, at least one character that we may see as a playable character later on, and one character that we did see that will be a playable character later on. So the only thing that interested me about the cinematics was basically the fact that I saw that maybe Toa, will be the head honcho of Xenoverse 2, and by that I mean, you know, the main boss. So she'll pretty much be the Demigra of this game, maybe based off the way that she was being showcased within the trailer and in scans before. You know, she's going to be the one that's going to be manipulating the villains and the heroes of the Dragon Ball universe this time, you know, seeing as though she has their insignia above their foreheads. You know, some of the new characters that I saw with the insignia on their foreheads was Cell and also Golden Frieza. So you're probably thinking, well, Cell was already manipulated before, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, in this game he's being manipulated by Toa instead of Demigra. In the last game they just had, you know, the little black lines on their face and they just turned purple and had red eyes and stuff like that, but this time they have the insignia and they're a little bit lighter purple. You already know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I mean, that's pretty much about it. And the only other cinematic that really caught my eye was how Bardock was at the end and he was just beating up on the Frieza soldiers. I liked how he grabbed one, he threw another one he grabbed one Frieza soldier and threw him into another Frieza soldier, and they both had hit a comet and blasted through it and stuff. That was pretty dope. It showed the scene to be more actiony than what it was actually in the show or in the movie and stuff like that. So that was pretty neat and interesting, and I hope the other cutscenes are like that as well. Now, on to the part about the characters. Now, I said that there is possibly one character that we may or may not see as a playable character, and that is Nail. So in the trailer around the 1 minute mark to like a little bit after and before, or maybe before, I mean, there was a Namekian that was on planet Namek, and he was dressed in Nail's garments, you know, basically the neck wrap and, you know, with the white pants. So I don't really know if this is actually Nail, but this may be possibly a Namekian in Nail's costume, and or maybe it's a Namekian with Nail's costume, and maybe he may be a playable character. I don't know. Now I know that sounded confusing, but basically what I'm saying is maybe that's just a costume set for the Namekians, or any character actually, or maybe that's just basically Nail himself in live actual person. Maybe we'll see both. Maybe we'll see, you know, Nail's costume as, you know, being able to be used, or we'll possibly see Nail as a playable character, or probably both. Now, moving on, the only other character that we saw that was confirmed that was brand new to the trailer was Metacooler. So Metacooler has been confirmed as a playable character within the trailer. I remember saying this like back when Gamescom was going on and stuff like that, that they had said at a press conference or something like that, or showcasing that Metacooler and Majin Vegeta were the next two possible characters that they wanted to introduce into Xenoverse and stuff like that. And now we have confirmation that Xenoverse 2 will be adding Metacooler to his roster and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty dope. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it about the whole entirety of the trailer. Now, on to the last little part of the trailer that was the only thing interesting to me, besides the last two things that I just said, which was some of the new cinematics and Metacooler and Nail possibly being in the game. The only other thing that interests me was the beta dates and stuff like that. So for all of you who don't know, the closed beta will be happening on October 8th and it will last up until October 10th. The open beta will be going on from October the 14th all the way through October the 17th. So those are the release dates for the betas that we'll be able to partake in. Now, the closed beta, as you guys know from before, the closed beta is only for people who pre-ordered Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 off the PlayStation Store. Now, for Xbox users, I don't know. None of this information that I'm saying right now applies to you all because, I mean, they never said anything for you all and stuff like that. Maybe we'll have some more information in the near future, hopefully. And if we do, I'll relay that information to you all and stuff like that. So just stay updated on my channel by subscribing, and then, yo, I'll let y'all know. moving on, I mean, that's pretty much just it. Like the closed beta and the open beta, that was pretty much like the only thing that was brand new that kind of just got me up on my seat. Like, hell yeah, finally we get to play Xenoverse 2 and stuff like that, after guessing when we'll probably be able to play the open beta and whatnot. And if I had to make one little suggestion, or not suggestion, but one little, I guess you could say, my opinion, basically, if I could just give my opinion on these beta dates, I would say that it's kind of cutting it a little bit too close, just due to the simple fact that, you know, the game, the whole entirety of the game comes out October 25th, and the open beta, which is the last beta or the second part of the beta, only goes from the 14th to the 17th, and you still, and that's like what, like I want to say a week and some change, or 2 weeks and some change until Xenoverse 2 releases. I don't think that'll be enough time in order for them to be able to fix the online, you know, problems that we may face within the betas. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how game design works, but I don't know how long, you know, it takes to develop, you know, the online connectivity and how to make it stable. I don't know how long that stuff takes, but what I'm saying is that I don't really think that it should be that close to the release, date of the game, because I don't know if they'll be able to fix everything within time for the game's release and whatnot, you know, to fix all the little bugs and issues and stuff like that, because I don't want a day one patch of 5 gigabytes just to fix the online and stuff like that and whatnot. But I mean, that's just me nitpicking, or, you know, just me looking at it a little bit too deep, I guess. But anyways, people, that's just it for this video. Just giving my little opinions and thoughts on Xenoverse 2, the Tokyo Game Show trailer. So overall, I'm not really that excited about what they had to show, except for, you know, the cinematics that they showed with Toa, Mira, Slug, Turles, whatever, Bardock. And then the only other thing that interested me was that we'll possibly see Cooler, and, well, we will see Cooler and possibly Nail, and then just the betas and their release dates. Those are the only like 3 to 4 things that interested me. So I mean, that's pretty much about it. Let me know how you guys feel about the Tokyo Game Show trailer. Were you guys overwhelmed or excited, or were you underwhelmed and not excited and stuff like that, like your boy was? And yeah, we can chat it up in the comment section down below. Anyways, guys, I would like to thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.